Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ciarra, and please do remember, if you do not like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so I'm back again with another pick a card reading, and this one is going to be 2021 energy. What do you need to know for the coming year? So, as always, if you guys would like to help support the continued growth of this channel and bringing you more pick-a-cards like this, please do consider checking out my Patreon down below. Through my Patreon, you will get access to more exclusive pick-a-cards, coloring pages, artwork, and personal readings. So definitely do feel free to check all of that fun stuff out down in the description. So as I said, this is going to be focusing on the coming year's energy and what you need to know, what could be potentially happening for you, what could come up. I pulled from a couple different decks. I have no idea what is going to be coming up in these cards. So we have 3 piles here today, and you can choose your pile based off whatever it is you're feeling through your intuition or via the different artworks that I have here on top of each pile. So for pile 1, we have this ATC card I created with the Mystic. For pile 2, we have this one with the Hands and Eye. And for pile 3, we have the Rainbow Drop Girl. So definitely do take as much time as you need. Meditate on the piles. Use a pendulum if need be. Again, these are general readings, so not every card and not every message is going to apply to you personally or could come to pass for you personally. So again, take it how you will. If you are attracted to more than one pile, that means there are multiple messages across these different groups that are meant for you to be listening to. So again, trust your intuition. Use a pendulum, use whatever you need, and again, don't take every message super personally if it does not apply to you or feels personal to you. So, with that said, we're going to go ahead and jump into the messages. Right, for those of you who are attracted to pile 1 here with, again, our Mystic little artwork, we're going to go ahead and set that up there. And I'm actually going to start off your reading and looking at your 2021 energy by rolling my little dice here to get kind of an idea of maybe what planet, what sign, zodiac sign, house, and number is kind of going to be your focus for 2021. So let's start off with your number. Let's see what number for pile 1 might be significant for 2021. And we have 10, which would be 1. So maybe this is going to be a 1 year for some of you guys. If you don't know how to figure that out, you just take your birth month, birthday, and the current year, which would be 2021, add them up, reduce them down to their main number, and that will get your personal year number. So 1 could be your personal year number, or again, the energy of 1 could be your life path number. It could be some other significant number for you, but that energy of the self is very much a part of what you're going to be dealing with in 2021. You could be starting a lot of new things in 2021. There's definitely a big focus on kind of you and just being in your energy and your power in this year. Let's see about what ruling planet might be contributing to your 2021. And we have the moon. So the moon, it's going to be a very emotional year for you guys. There could be a lot of emphasis on your deeper emotional state, your femininity, or connecting to your feminine power and energy. Also significant aspects to motherhood, nurturing. What is it you're trying to nurture in 2021? That is all going to be significant. Also, obviously, with the moon being here, definitely do check out your natal chart and see what is happening with your moon for 2021. Next up, let's see what house is going to be significant energy-wise for 2021 for you guys. And we have 7th house, connections, partnerships, balance. So this is a house that is ruled by Libra. So Libra energy might also play a role in your 2021, and also the 7th house aspects. You might be dealing with new things happening as far as partnerships, or an emphasis on working on partnerships for 2021. So obviously check out what is happening in your 7th house in your natal chart. And finally, let's see what zodiac sign might be contributing to your 2021, and we have Aquarius. Very much a big focus for you guys in, it looks like, your role, especially as a nurturing figure in partnerships and in community, with Aquarius coming out here. So maybe you yourself are Aquarius, maybe you have a moon in Aquarius in the 7th house, or maybe Aquarius is in your 1st house, it is your ascendant sign. Either way, check out where your Aquarius is, check out what is happening with your 11th house, since that's the house that is ruled by Aquarius as well in your natal chart, for 2021. But definitely emphasis on being very out there, connecting with others, making new friendships, and also thinking outside the box. Technology might be playing a very big role in what is happening for you in 2021. So those are your little dice rolls here. So we're going to go ahead and set those aside, and we're going to get into your cards now. So we're going to start off with the tarot, just a few tarot. We have a lot of oracle cards for you guys as well. So for the tarot, what came out for you guys, we have the Fool energy, which is Uranus energy, which is very much Aquarius energy. So again, I was totally talking about starting something new, taking a leap of faith, going out there, exploring more, making new connections, and definitely not holding back in striving for something new for yourself. We also have the Knight of Coins. So this could definitely represent a specific person that you're going to be encountering, somebody who is very business oriented, business minded. They're very slow and methodical, but they always get the job done, and they always get it done in a timely manner. They don't hesitate though when the goal is in reach. Like, they know how to strike and they know how to hit the mark, but they do it with a lot of precision and a lot of care and time in really doing the process of things. So we also have here, oh boy, we have the 5 of Cups. So I definitely feel like, you know, there could definitely be some hard moments in 2021 for you guys where it seems like opportunities have fallen through, or things did not just come to fruition in the way that you imagined. But there are blessings in disguise is what I'm getting here, because there's still new opportunities for you to take advantage of, for sure. And what I'm feeling is that you guys are definitely need to not cry over spilt milk, because again, there are other opportunities for you to flourish and to keep moving forward. So don't cry over one cracked cup is kind of the sense here. And also, you can mend that cup and make it something beautiful and new by learning from the experience is also what I'm getting. And wow, we also have the Page of Coins here as well. Starting, again, learning something new, taking more time into study, learning from your mistakes. Learn from the mistakes of 2020 and build upon those things to really cultivate what you need to do as far as business and career, it seems like. That's going to be a big focus for you guys in 2021. You're mending emotional wounds as well, especially through the work that you are doing is what I'm getting. And everything is in this focus of new beginnings, fresh starts, fresh energy, turning a new leaf is what I'm definitely getting with that Fool energy as your major arcana here. So definitely do not hesitate in improving your skills, learning more, or taking new learning opportunities, especially when you have stumbled or when you have fallen. Pick yourself back up and keep trudging forward is what I'm getting. So let's look at your spirit guides for 2021. So we have Lady Nada with Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. So obviously, yeah, some heart healing is definitely occurring. You're going to be going through a heart awakening. Your heart chakra is definitely going to be a big focus for you for 2021. You have to learn how to be more accepting of yourself. And again, your personal failures and others' shortcomings as well. I get the sense here. I also see that in order to get something, you have to give something. Everything has a natural balance, and everything finds that natural equilibrium. So again, when one cup breaks, another cup is right there to replace it, is kind of the sense that I'm getting here, and the lesson you guys will be learning. We also have Mercury with open communication. So get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. This has made me also think of Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel. So they might be figures that are going to be coming through and be a focus for 2021. And obviously, you got to be more communicative. Is that air energy coming through for you guys? Communicate your feelings more. Do, again, a lot of heart healing. There might be a focus on proper heart health for you guys in particular. Making sure you are making healthy choices. Make sure that you are meditating daily. You're having a clear headspace. And again, you're needing to get a weight off your chest. We also have kind of Archangel Michael energy coming through here with Faith, because she is the counterpart to Archangel Michael in this deck. And we have humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust in the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. This is so Aquarius energy. That Aquarius energy is just all over here. So yes, having faith in humanity, having faith in yourself, understanding that not everybody is going to be damaging to you, or that people are not all fucking awful, or the world isn't just an awful place. There's also beauty in the world, and being able to see that, and you can bring the light in that aspect as well. So let's go ahead and see. For our next card here, we have the Divine Matrix for your energy for 2021. And this is card 44, so that might be significant. We're going to be talking about this card more in depth here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So with this is going to be the energy of thought. Interesting. Again, you have a lot of emphasis on thought and communication, very much air element things, especially in applying that to your career. So with this is the emphasis of thought. So it's spirituality, ego transcendence, liberation, God consciousness, understanding, and wisdom. So with the Divine Matrix in particular, the key concepts are the realm of spirit, the knowledge that we are all divine beings, part of a tapestry, weaving our dreams into the fabric of reality, synchronicity, learning to trust the way things unfold. So everything has a natural way of unfolding, so trust the process. So, do you ever wonder how synchronicities have come together? These meaningful coincidences move life forward in ways we might not understand at the time. We can get trapped in the idea the world is a place of separate parts, with space between, because the true quantum spiritual nature of reality can be confusing. Imagine that everything possible under the sun is waiting to be claimed. You are not separate from what you desire to manifest. Everything is intrinsically connected within a vast living web of life, a divine matrix. Even that which you have not yet observed as part of your life experience is still connected to you. It remains dormant until you choose it. Life operates on life's terms as well. You don't live in a vacuum, so you are surrounded by a multitude of realities that were brought to life by others. These can surely affect you if you allow them to. But as you thread your luminous life force, your courageous dream is part of the tapestry of life. You are being invited to be conscious of the pattern you are weaving. Isn't it amazing to know you have such power inherent in you just by being alive? You will see evidence of the truth of this divine matrix today. It is in you. What you do matters. All manner of miracles are waiting for you to lay claim to them. Are you ready? So obviously, for 2021, you have to understand that you are part of a bunch of other moving parts here. That's why that emphasis of community is so important. You are a part of the community web of everything else around you. So, and understand that, again, your thoughts and what you communicate creates the reality around you. And so is the same with everybody else. And again, these things overlap and intermingle. Next up, we have the Ori Desert. This is a deck that I have not used a ton, so I'm very curious to see what it has to say. So this is card 31. So, or dry desert, excuse me, that's what it is. Dry desert. I can't fucking read. Dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. Yes, definitely adaptability is going to be a huge emphasis for you guys. So, is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you are meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They have adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water, essential for life, can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and consider to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. This may not seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. This is the most important place to find what's truly right for you. So that might be how 2021 feels for you. Like, it almost feels like you're not doing anything productive, but really you are. Because again, your emphasis is going to be diving deep to find the true source of what drives you, what motivates you forward, and what connects you to spirit. Again, you got a lot of spirit guides that came out here. So obviously there's a big emphasis of you tapping into this divine matrix. And I feel like, and again, this might not be like your whole entire 2021, but I feel like that moment once you do connect and you do understand this, that's when things are going to drastically change for you, and you will change your whole entire outlook on the year through that. And it's funny because next up, you got two of these cards as well. So we have Ceremony with Invocation, and this is all about reconnecting to spirit. Because you've been feeling disconnected. I'll get more into it in a moment. And you also had the Shaman come out with Ancient Healing Wisdom. So yeah, there's a big emphasis on you guys needing to do some healing work here in 2021. So let's talk about the ceremony first and foremost. So with this, whether through indifference, depression, life crisis, or any other manifestation of mental, emotional, or physical blockages, you have drifted from the intimacy with spirit for which you yearn. It's important to do what you can to regain an experience of spiritual power that is contained within you and all around you. Do so by conducting a ceremony, one that involves not only spirit, but also material objects you consider sacred. So, set up an altar in a convenient area that is apart from your usual living space. Start with representations of the four major elements, earth, air, fire, and water. And then add just a few sacred objects. Set your intention for the ceremony, such as whether the purpose is for healing, celebration, or honoring a particular earth season or cycle. Clearly, healing would be a very beneficial one for you guys because that's literally coming up here. Then do an invocation to call upon your spirit guides. Breathe their presence and ask these divine beings to guide you throughout the process. Trust their guidance, feel your heartbeat, and keep breathing. Breath is the key to the actual experience of spirit, and creating a ceremony is the vehicle that supports this. So obviously a big emphasis for you guys to start is this practice for 2021. You need to set up an altar space, a sacred space that you can go to, that you can focus your energy, and you can call upon your guides, and you can return to your breath, because that is very, very significant. You guys have really lost, I feel like, through the craziness of 2020, your connection or your awareness of the divine matrix that you are a part of the spirit that you are a piece of. So it's really important for you guys to focus for this coming year to reconnect to all of that and back to your source and to your inspiration. So the shaman is all about all illnesses, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, stem from an illness of spirit. Wow. It may be due to soul loss, psychic intrusions, ancestral karma, or any other spiritual causes that could be contributing to the manifest condition for which you seek help. Whatever, and I was talking about health, and I was talking specifically about heart. So I don't know what is happening there, but you guys pay attention. Whatever other methodologies or remedies you pursue, whether allopathic, alternative, or a combination, let the healing of your spirit be your priority. Know that the deepest spiritual wound is the illusion of being separate from Source, God, Great Spirit, or whatever name you give the Creator, the Divine Matrix, aka. It is the trick of the mind that creates this sense of separation. This is a time for deep healing, starting with your relationship with spirit. Call upon your spirit guides and ancestors to help you with any emotional, mental, or physical healing that you need. Call upon the Creator to assist you in mending any rift in your relationship with spirit. Choose thoughts that support wholeness and well-being. Allow any darker thoughts or shadows to appear as well, but simply observe them as they arise in consciousness, then dissolve. See yourself as healed, whole, and complete, and it shall be. Wow, you guys, that is crazy. All of these are just kind of interconnecting, dude, as they always do. Next up, we have the disseminating mood. Would take time to breathe out. Are you kidding me? You guys got to work on your breath. Maybe it's more than just like, maybe your lungs are also an issue here, because we have a lot of that coming up. So with the disseminating moon, let's see what it has to say for you guys. So with this, the intensity of the full moon has abated. Jesus Christ. And what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. What was I saying? You guys are learning from the mistakes from the previous year so that you can forge forward in a positive new way. So, have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how you do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. Again, it's all part of this divine cycle and matrix that we all go through. So to attune to this for you guys, I am where I am, and it's okay. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. So that's why you definitely have the full energy here, to like keep the energy going, because you don't want to be in a slump. You still want to keep that energy moving, but you also need to take some time to regroup and reconnect to your personal spirit. So lastly, for your spirit animal or your familiar that will be accompanying you through 2021, we have the Raven, guys, with determination. So you have major spirit communication, lots of chances of messages, synchronicities, again, lots of communication. And I mean, look even at Mercury. He's got those raven feathers around his head like a crown. So it's like, yes, this will be your bird. This will be your bird for 2021. So pay attention to ravens or crows. I mean, they are two different types of birds, just saying, but they are very similar. They're in the same family, but regardless, let's talk about the Raven for you guys. So obviously you got to stay determined. You got to stay focused. So inner conflicts buried so deep, magical omens, secrets to keep. Determination's goal flies high. Rise up on darkened wing and fly. Call upon Raven to assist. I call upon Raven to assist me and harness his power, so mote it be. So It is from the great void that I have flown in with supernatural determination that would serve you well as you face your adversities. Mystery and magic of the ancient ones call upon my macabre presence to help and support you through these dark times. From my elevated perch, I have observed those who fear you and have watched each time you've been knocked back. Heavy responsibilities have caused misgivings, and yet you continue to carry the burden of wisdom and knowledge that others would desire or begrudge. Let the key to your success be persistence. As you rise up in the face of difficulties, allow my black wings to support you as we fly high above any obstacles. My piercing call summons the ancestors for protection, whilst they banish actions birthed from black thoughts. Stand strong as a carrier of raven magic, and never let anyone ruffle your feathers as you fearlessly cast light into the darkness with great tenacity. So I definitely feel like in your altar space, definitely put like a raven's feather that you find on there, black feathers, honor the raven, have a little like obsidian raven that maybe you carry with you for good luck and protection. But anyway, you're about to learn a valuable lesson. Magic's in the air. Visions of prophecy are gifted to you. Rid yourself of inner fears. Use your wits. Make your voice heard. Open communication. Don't let others make a meal of you. Something special is about to happen. So you got some auspicious things coming in 2021 for sure. So pay attention to the omens and the signs. So write with a raven feather in your book of shadows. Use raven feathers for extraction and healing work. Hang raven feathers at windows and doorways with bells to ward off malevolence. Hold a raven feather to seek visions. 2 ravens accompanied Odin, chief of the Norse gods. The Irish goddess Morgan had many different disguises, one being the raven on the battlefield. So Odin might be somebody significant that you guys can tap into, or Morgan. Obviously, you guys definitely have some abilities as far as seeing visions or getting communications in such way. So be open to that, especially in 2021. Listen to those visions because they can help really guide you. You might even want to use a pendulum. Maybe you want to create a pendulum yourself. Maybe tie a little raven feather on the other end of it. I don't know. There's a lot of different options here that I see for you guys. But regardless, that is your message here for the energy around 2021 for you guys, what you need to know, what you need to pay attention to, things that you should probably start working on even now. I hope that this has been a very helpful reading for you guys. And again, let's try to, be a little bit positive about 2021 going into it and not let all the bullshit from 2020 affect it. So thank you all so much for watching. And again, if you'd like to help support this channel and its continued growth, please do consider checking out my Patreon. You'll get access to exclusive pick-a-cards, personal readings, artwork, coloring pages, all kinds of fun stuff. So if you guys are interested in all that, definitely do check that out. And I will see you in the next one. For those that were attracted to pile 2 here with the surreal hands and eye artwork that I did, we're gonna go ahead and set that over there, and we're actually gonna start off your reading with some dice rolls here to see kind of what the focused energy, planetary houses, natal chart kind of stuff, as well as numbers. So we're gonna start off with the number. What is your number for 2021? And we have 13, so you might see 13 a lot, or again, this adds up to 4. So 4, this could be a personal year number of a 4 for you guys. If you don't know how to add that up, all you do is you take your birth month, your birthday, and the current year, which we're talking about is 2021, add that all up, and maybe your personal year number is 4, or maybe your life path number is 4. Regardless, that 4 energy is going to be significant, so it could have a lot to do with, I feel like, home, family stabilities for you guys in particular. But let's go ahead and see what else we get. Let's see what zodiac sign is going to be ruling your 2021. And we have Capricorn. So Capricorn energy, earth energy, being very grounded, being serious, focusing on your work, you know, definitely getting a normal system and rhythm of things is going to be very important. Obviously, your career is going to be a major focus for you guys in 2021. You're going to be putting a lot of work and a lot of effort into that. You're trying to grow something there. Let's see about what house we have. Interesting. Pile 1 also got that. So we have the 7th house for you guys. So again, in your natal chart, check out where you have Capricorn. Maybe you are Capricorn. Maybe you have Capricorn in the 7th house. 7th house is Libra energy as well. So again, we're talking about partnership. We're talking about balance. You might be going into business maybe with a particular person in 2021. Again, it's very, very career oriented and focused. And now let's see what planet could be contributing to your 2021. And we have, oh, let's roll that again. Let's see what we have. Wow, we got Saturn. That's wild. So obviously we have Saturn. So, and I want to say Saturn is actually the ruling planet for Capricorn, if I'm not forgetting. I believe I'm correct. I might be brain farting, but I'm pretty sure it's Saturn. So yes, you have a very heavy Capricorn year coming up here. So again, we're talking about rigid structures. We're talking about like, this is the strict daddy energy of the planets. You know, this is putting up, it could bring about some blockages, but they're blockages to help make you grow, to challenge you, to push you, especially maybe academically or again, career-wise. Your reputation is going to be a big emphasis here. Growing and producing something new within partnerships in particular could be also an emphasis here. So again, check out where Saturn is in your natal chart as well for 2021. Now let's go ahead and talk about your tarot cards for the year of 2021 and the energy. Wow. You guys got the Ace of Wands here. That is very, very good. It is fiery, explosive energy. It's about starting something new. It's about getting going with that energy, though. This is all about putting action to this energy. It's very creative. It's very spiritual. It can also be very sexual. So expansion in all of those areas could definitely be happening for you guys. You guys going after what you are passionate about, and you need to do it. You need to start it now. Let's see what else we have here. We also have the 9 of Swords. So this could be something that you guys have been worried about for a very long time. I feel like you need to work on communication. You also need to, look at all the fine print. Look at all the details of a contract and make sure that you agree wholeheartedly with everything you're seeing. You might go through some periods in 2021 where you're under a lot of personal stress. You might be having trouble sleeping. Definitely writing and having a daily or normal journal practice is going to be very beneficial for you guys. Do not be overwhelmed in your mind. Make sure that you are properly communicating, checking in with yourself about what it is you're feeling. Because we also have the 2 of Wands. So wow, a big emphasis on fire energy here. So the 2, and you have successive cards. So we have the Ace of Wands to the 2 of Wands. So yeah, big goals, big plans. Having those goals, planning out those things, and making lists and bulletins and coming up with practical plans on how to achieve those things. You know, the world is kind of your oyster here. So don't get too caught up in all the little details. Don't be too anal about how you plan it all out. Make sure you have a little bit of wiggle room for fun, play. Make sure you have proper balance in your life in 2021. So let's see about what spirit guide is coming out for you guys to help you with 2021. And we have the Miriam with sacred vision. So choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So interesting enough, I'm definitely seeing an emphasis on Gemini energy, so some of you might be dealing with that as well. I get the sense that you guys do have a specific vision in mind. You have specific goals that you want to go after, and in order to have those goals come to fruition, you have to learn how to forgive yourself for past mistakes or past shortcomings, or again, people that you've dealt with. There's a sense of trying to mend bridges in partnerships, I get the sense of here. Because you can't do it all alone. That's something you have to recognize and know. Let's get a little bit more specific with this particular card. So with this, it's saying there is a real opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriam are here, swirling their holy light all around you so that you can regain a sense of union with spirit. You are loved beyond words. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything, and to love without boundaries. Honor others and honor yourself with your sacred vision. You are in a space of deep healing and forgiveness. Choose to see the light of the world. Choosing to see the light of the world will help you to grow even more. So again, there's definitely a need to, I feel like, again, mend and heal some relationships here. And again, it doesn't mean that you necessarily are welcoming those people back into your life, especially if they've wronged you, but it's just a sense of putting an end to, again, the stress and or depression or grief, sadness that you're holding on from those experiences, so that it opens you up to these brand new beginnings that you can take advantage of. So let's talk about your energy around 2021. And we got close encounters. Very interesting. So I definitely feel like with this card, not only are you going to have close encounters of the third kind, close encounters with maybe spiritual, supernatural or unusual experiences, but I feel like there's a sense of really grand transformation here for you guys, of really expanding outside of your norm and really moving beyond the limits that you set for yourself in the previous year. So this is the energy of water. So it's connection, sexuality, intimacy, birthing, desire, pleasure, feelings, and fluidity. So obviously, I definitely see that you guys are going to have some important encounters romantically in 2021, because again, we have the emphasis on partnership, opening up to those partnerships. Also opening up to your sexuality more. You know, be, again, more playful, you know, experiment a little bit more, be more emotionally intimate with others, I get the sense of. So the key concepts here are vulnerability as a strength, letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths, setting healthy boundaries. So this is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You are part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. You aren't meant to be alone. Yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so that we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step out from behind that barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity and without artifice. Even in your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you are being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. So yeah, I definitely get a sense that you guys could definitely be like all work, no play, and you kind of keep yourself at a distance from others because maybe some of you see connections and partnerships as a distraction from what's really important. But really that's kind of bad because, again, you're creating an imbalance. Partnerships are important. Emotional intimacy is important. Your sex life is important. All of it. It's all release. It's all balance. It's balancing out the stress and opening up to communication for you guys. This is your challenge for 2021 is partnership. So next up we have intention with card 22. So obviously, it's time for you guys to set some very clear and powerful intentions for what it is you want to manifest for 2021. So with this, and again, the barn owl might be a very significant thing. it definitely feels like you're stepping up to the creation of something new. So, deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. So, your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work, however. Others help you co-create reality, partnerships. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field. Then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want and lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. So there you guys go. Oh my God. I couldn't believe what the next card is. Wow. Wow, guys. This is just your theme for 2021. So, and I know it's going to bother some of you really a lot, but it is what you need to work on, and that is vulnerability. We had a lot of that already come up more than once here. Here it is again, vulnerability with the meadow. So, how did you connect to this? Let's talk about it, because obviously this is a big one for you guys. So, you're in a place now where you can take risks with your feelings. And even more important, take risks with the truth of who you are. The truth you know in your heart and soul. You no longer need to be subjected to your conditioned fears of letting others know who you really are. Yes, others may judge, evaluate, criticize, and perhaps even put you down. These are very real possibilities. Yet by trusting that you have the strength to deal with these reactions, rather than responding adaptively and always playing it safe, you can more confidently allow yourself to be vulnerable. Always holding back from expressing your truth can create an illusion of safety. But armed with your trust and your faith, you can choose to be vulnerable and share your authentic self with the world. Yes, this is what you need to do in 2021. So, next up for your moon cards here, we have, look at that, expect powerful change with the new moon eclipse. So, whenever there's a new moon eclipse happening in 2021, that's going to be an important time period for you guys. But we also have here the waning moon. What do you need to release? So, obviously, this goes hands in hand. You need to release some shit in order to have that powerful change occur. So let's talk about that waning moon here. So with it, the waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. So to attune to this, it's safe to let go and move on. Move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects. Releasing emotional baggage is recommended now. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. Soon you'll see what lies ahead. So also obviously maybe in 2021, the autumn and winter season for that year is also going to be playing some really important roles for you. It's going to be an important time period. So pay attention to that as well. So with the new moon eclipse, this is talking about, if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Definitely have no fear. And again, allow yourself to be vulnerable. So, to attune to this, never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. So yeah, 2021 is going to be very big for you. Big turning point. Big stuff is happening for you. So be ready. Lastly, for your animal familiar that will be accompanying you during 2021 and helping and assisting you, we have the spider with deception. So I like the spider. Spiders are good friends. They're happy friends. Not everybody agrees, but I like the spider. So, creepy crawly web of lies. Deceit creates a sly surprise. Deadly traps and shadows hide. Treachery to all who lied. I call upon spider to assist me and harness this power, so mote it be. So, you are in a sticky situation, aren't you? But I have caught you just in time before you become someone else's meal ticket. As you try to untangle from a mess of deception, allow me to draw closer, for I see the web of lies spinning around you. And these could also be referring to lies that you've spun around yourself. Or again, others have done this to you. Either way. Despite your apprehension, I wait patiently for an appropriate time to appear. That time is now. Those who would deceive you work with the shadow self and are energetically drawn to you like a spider to a fly. Your web of life is so enticing that others are innocently lured to partake in your magic. You are so caught up with trying to assist that you unwittingly have become their prey. Fear not, for a little spider magic will tear up the elaborate web spun to trap you, and I will build you back up again with my feminine energy. Remember that everything depends on the choices you create, so be mindful as I crawl in to assist you through the world wide web of life. So I definitely feel like, working with the shadow self is very significant and important. You might be seeing spiders a lot during 2021. They might appear a lot to you. Also, you have to definitely work on balancing out your feminine energy. So make sure your boundaries are clearly in place. You kind of got that message too with the close encounters. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings. Keep them to yourself. Stop self-sabotaging, especially when it comes to partnerships. I feel like you guys probably have done that in the past. You weave your own destiny. A new home or career is forecast. So again, you guys could be starting something new, definitely on the career front. So if a spider crawls into your pocket, abundance soon follows. If a money spider lands on you, money will come from an unexpected source. Spiders on your car offer good luck and safe travels. To the ancient Celts, spider was the holder of the threads of life, the life glue that kept the clans together. Hang a dream catcher over your bed to catch bad dreams, and you have that 9 of Swords. So especially if you start having issues dreaming or sleeping, hang up that dream catcher and see if it helps and assists you. So, wow. Those are all the messages that I'm getting for you guys for your 2021. So I hope that this was helpful, that this was, this assists you as you move through the year. And of course, if you like this video, please do comment, like, subscribe. It definitely helps out the growth of this channel. What also helps the growth of this channel is checking out my Patreon down below, where you guys can get access to more exclusive pick-a cards, personal readings, artwork, all kinds of fun stuff. So definitely do consider becoming a patron today. So thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. For those that were attracted to pile 3 here with this rainbow drop girl, we're going to go ahead and set her over here. And we're actually going to start off your reading by rolling some dice to get some kind of general energy that might be contributing to your 2021. So we're going to start off with your number that you might play a significant role in your 2021. So we have 1. Kind of similar to pile 1 as well. So again, this 1 could represent your personal year number. If you do not know how to calculate your personal year number, all you do is you take your birth month, your birthday, and the current year, which would be 2021. You add that up and reduce it as need be, and you get your personal year number. This could also be your life path number, or again, you might just be seeing 1 synchronicities a lot. But obviously, your 2021 is going to be focusing a lot on you, on your personal energy, on what you're trying to manifest, and definitely it's a new beginning. It's a fresh start to the cycle, and which means fresh and new exciting things could be occurring. Let's talk about what planet here could definitely be ruling your 2021 or might be playing a significant role. And we have Saturn, similar to the previous pile. So Saturn, check out Saturn, where it is in your natal chart, what it's doing in 2021. But, you know, this is definitely challenging. It can push you to do things outside of your comfort zone a little bit. It's about structure, process, you know, making sure that you have a steady plan. It's kind of like the strict father planet in a lot of ways. So let's see about what zodiac sign is contributing and ruling here. And oh God, that just smacked right into there. So for you guys, I'm like bumping things, I know. We got Virgo. So Nietzsche, cleanliness, cleaning. So obviously maybe your Saturn is in the sign of Virgo, or again, check out where Virgo is in your natal chart. But obviously, you know, this is kind of your day-to-day work is also going to be a focus for you guys, your health, your personal space, making sure it's organized, it's cleanly, making sure the same is the case with your body. Have organization is going to be significant. You know, this is all about you and like your self-care, I feel like. So let's look about the house that could be significant in 2021 for you guys. And it is the 3rd house, communication. This is the house ruled by Gemini. So social media, social interactions might be significant here. Definitely check out and see what is happening in your 3rd house. Maybe your Saturn is there. Maybe you have Virgo there. Either way, the 3rd house is also playing a significant role here. So let's go ahead and jump into your tarot now. Let's see what you're working with for 2021. So we have the Knight of Wands. Ooh, so potentially for some of you, there could be somebody of, they could be foreign to you. They might come from a foreign place. They might just be very, very different, have a very different outlook than you. Because this is kind of a card that represents a stranger from a strange land kind of energy. But it's very driven, fiery, goal-oriented, charging forward without hesitation, very adventurous, a little bit free-spirited kind of energy. So this person might be stepping in your life. We also, interestingly enough, have the Page of Cups as well, a crush potentially. This could be somebody, there could be 2 particular people that you might get involved with in 2021. One could definitely be more fiery, more driven. The other might be more emotionally based, creative, artistic, shy even sometimes, but in youthful energy for sure. But definitely for you guys, you know, there could definitely be some significant relationships that are coming through. And we also have the 9 of Coins. So the 9 of Coins, very good. Very much in that personal 1-year kind of energy. You're starting things that are, or you're watching the fruition of what it is that you've put to work. It's very much about your independence, focusing on you. You're feeling very good. You're feeling very successful. You're feeling grounded. You are materially secure. You've got it going on. So maybe that's why kind of the relationship aspect I feel like is going to be coming in a little bit more, because it's like, yeah, career stuff is working well. You're finding that rhythm and that balance. But now there's like people coming in. There's people confessing or being interested in you, what you're doing. Even though you're kind of in this energy of, I'm just focusing on me, you know, I'm just doing me. I'm just feeling me. I'm like having fun doing my stuff. But you guys can come and talk to me and chat it up and we'll see what happens. But let's get a little bit more information and look at more of your cards here. So for the spirit guide that is coming through to help you with 2021, we have Krishna with devotion. So trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So I feel like you guys almost karmically are like getting some good energy back in this particular year. Like things are coming back around, whatever it is that you have been devoted to, that you've been working hard at. You're going to be seeing, you know, the return of some nice stuff because of what you've done. Some of you might literally be like backpack traveling, or you might be doing a lot of traveling or trying to get out there more again. You want to explore again. So let's see. You have a deep spiritual connection and must Trust the guidance that's coming through. Your devotion to the spiritual path has been recognized. It may feel as if you've been on a mental/emotional battlefield, but there are sweet messages of hope around you now. Krishna is here to boost your sense of connection to the divine and encourage you to act from your soul. If a decision needs to be made, ask yourself what will honor your soul and those around you. If you can choose the best for all involved, then you will feel even closer to the divine. Interesting. So next up, you guys got actually 2 of these energy cards for you guys for 2021. And look at that. We got Tender Embrace with card 22. And we got Endless Possibilities with card 38 here. So yeah, I definitely feel like there are endless possibilities and opportunities for you guys. And it does feel like somebody, or again, I'm getting the sense of like multiple people, but definitely 2 in particular are going to be like reaching out to really embrace you or to get involved with you on a very personal level. So in fact, with the Tender Embrace, this is the energy of love. So that is your focus here for 2021. So compassion, love, community, forgiveness, unconditional acceptance, inner peace, and wholeness. So the key words for this Tender Embrace are compassion, warm-hearted care for self and others, sensitivity and empathy, benevolence, and kindness. So, put your hand on your heart and breathe deeply, inhaling a sense of gratitude. Now, how do you feel? Keep doing this, tuning in to the world around you, others you know, and even those you don't know. Can you feel compassion for them? Compassion is an emotion of tenderness and sensitivity. It's a feeling of benevolence and reverence as you stand witness to the suffering of the world. Now is the time to reduce the pain and focus on compassion in all areas of your life. For some reason, the song by Marina came to my mind. What is it? Being Human? I think that's what it's called, but like you might be getting a lot of clairaudient hits as well, especially through music. You might be connecting very deeply to music. Today, do something deliberately kind for another. Even looking a stranger in the eye and smiling can make a world of difference. The question to ask now are, where do I need to be kinder and gentler? How can I serve, and in what capacity can I be in alignment with the solution to the suffering of the world? Could it be that you need to be more compassionate toward yourself? If you spend all your time in service to others, it's easy to forget about your own needs. When you accept yourself, you can bring more loving energy to others. Today, make a commitment to practice self-compassion. Release yourself from the burdens of perfectionism. Allow yourself the grace to be human. And then do the same for others. It's not your job to tell others how to express themselves, even if you don't like the way the world behaves. Today, be kind for no reason at all and watch miracles arise. Wow. Amazing. So next up, we're going to move on to that other card that you got here, which is card 38. Let's see what energy this card aligns with. And this is the energy of light. So, intuition, vision, imagination, presence, knowing, perception, and mental states. So the key words specifically with the endless possibilities are unlimited potential, moving beyond limiting beliefs and the filter of an unhealed past, using your awareness to discern what is possible, and having the courage to leap beyond even that. You look at the world through the lens of your life experiences, personality, and conditioning. That filter determines whether you believe in an abundant universe of endless possibilities or various degrees of limitation in a finite range of options. So when your expectations, unconscious or otherwise, are based on lack, it's difficult to see what is truly available to you. Today, ask yourself what you believe. Are there limitless potential outcomes to align your energy with? Do you know intuitively that there is more to life than meets the eye? And are you willing to act on that knowledge? As you believe, so will it be for you, as your energy will attract its match in the outer world. Conditions meet expectations. Whether your world remains the way it is, in various forms yet essentially unchanging, or you become more, everything shifts as you open yourself up to a greater version of you and a more meaningful life, discovering opportunities that better reflect your true self. This is the nature of your dynamic relationship with the divine. Today, stand with open arms, knowing that you're stepping into beauty, into experiences that are potent and transformative. You are walking past the line that you and others drew long ago, leaping over what was and toward what will be. You are more than you were. Now, what is it you want? The treasure is yours. You just need to believe it. Wow. Really interesting. So next up, again, you guys got a lot of additional cards that flew out for you. And so you guys got goblins and you got sacred pool. Very, very interesting. These are still very much a new kind of deck to me. I haven't used them very much, so I'm very curious to see what these have to say. So with the goblins, fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. So goblins are born when we're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, and that feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A goblin card's appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. So again, big emphasis on self-love and working on yourself for 2021. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of negativity. And then you have the sacred pool. I feel like the sacred pool is kind of your way of cleansing yourself from any of that negativity you're holding on to. You know, jumping in and releasing it all through cleansing waters. So with this, it is, the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. Exactly. So when you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect on the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. Wow. A lot of similar messages coming up for you guys. So next up, we of course have the mountain with strength. Makes a lot of sense. Again, standing your ground, staying strong, unmovable, unshakable. Kind of like the mountain, but able to grow through steady concentration, I feel like. So with the mountain, it makes no sense to deny the strength you have at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive and subject to external influences that far beyond what is healthy for you. You've had that come up more than once now, so that is a warning for 2021. Do not get yourself in reactive situations. Don't just react unnecessarily. You know, when you start to feel that happen, take a pause, take a step back from the situation and reevaluate it before you kind of, the sense of like overreactive or, you know, that's like what is being implied here. So imagine yourself as a mountain of strength, solidly grounded in the earth, your head held high as if you're touching the sky. Do so without straining, just as the mountain itself does not strain. The current situation calls for you to be vigilant, but not to the point of fear or paranoia. Be that rock of strength that you are capable of becoming. The solidness of your resolve will be clearly communicated when you model yourself after the towering immensity of a mountain, impenetrable and inscrutable. Standing steady like a rock is what is called for at this time. Exactly. Stay strong in who you are and in your power, because you have a lot of power. We also have, for your moon card here, your commitment is being tested. So obviously, you're going to have a couple moments throughout 2021 where it's like, it's going to be like a little test from spirit, like to see like, hey, did you learn this lesson? Are you focusing on you and your self-love? Are you going to fall back into that negative self-talk, into negativity? You know, there could definitely be a lot of that happening. So this is the first quarter moon. Let's talk a little bit more about it. So there could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdle with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? The endless possibilities. If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, like a mountain, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. So, I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence is how you attune to this energy. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. So you need to recommit to someone or something. Very interesting. And lastly, for your animal familiar to assist you throughout the year of 2021, oh boy, do you have one of the most auspicious and luckiest ones I think that you could get. And that is the wren with awareness. The wren is a super powerful, especially in Celtic traditions, totem, animal, god, like just the energy around the wren is like super fucking important, okay? Like, and they're such cool birds. Like if you have wrens around your house, like I've had them throughout my whole entire life around me. They've literally made nests up close to windows. I've watched babies hatch out of eggs and stuff like all that. It's like, they're one of my favorite birds, and they are a very unique bird, and they're very lucky. Okay, so let's talk about the wren for you guys. It's all about awareness, being aware, being self-aware. So awaken one and all this morn to tuneful songs upon the dawn. Observe to grasp and understand. Awareness raised across the land. I call upon wren to assist me and harness this power, so mote it be. So, I may be small, but I have a big message for you. Are you going to listen or continue to stick your head in the clouds to block out my cheerful song? You have been so busy trying to achieve your personal goals that your sensitivity to nature has been dulled. Your mind works overtime to reach the dizzying heights of whatever you are striving for. My mission is to raise your awareness so that you can observe your own perceptions and understand the apprehensions of others. You are bold and need to live your life in a carefree way. It's time to fly out of your comfort zone and be alert to messages from spirit to inspire others. Be the mesmerizer. Draw others in to open their minds to different possibilities and bridge the gap between the material and spiritual worlds. Time to branch out, change direction, and follow the winds of self-realization that beckon you to new consciousness. So, broaden your awareness. Be willing to share your knowledge with others. Be observant to what's going on. Live your life to the fullest. Search out all resources for the task. Join a singing or dancing group. There you go. Something fun to do in 2021. Time to make new friends and build relationships. Change your perception. A new consciousness is being birthed. So, make a necklace or earrings for protection from wren feathers. Place a wren skull on your altar to call upon ancestral wisdom. Obviously with that, if you happen to find one naturally in nature, ask permission before taking it, you know, properly clean it. You know, if you're going to buy one, make sure it's ethically sourced. I don't know. I don't know. That's, again, just properly ask for permission from nature before you do that. Anyway, again, I have nothing against bones and collecting bones and stuff like that. Trust me, I do it all the time myself. Well, not all the time, but I've done it. But again, proper protocol and respect is needed. So anyway, if you see a wren up close, good fortune is predicted for you. If you hear a wren calling 3 times, 3, look at that, your dreams will come true. In Celtic mythology, the wren is associated with the sacred bull god Tarnus, the Thunderer. Very interesting. So, again, lots of lore, a lot of mythology around the wren. Definitely delve into it, read about it. It's really cool. So, anyway, that is everything I'm seeing here for your guys' pile. So if this resonated, which I hope it did, I hope you found it helpful, please do leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more. It helps the growth of this channel. And another way to help with the growth of this channel, if you guys really want to, is through my Patreon, which will give you access to exclusive pick-a cards, personal readings, coloring pages, artwork, all kinds of fun stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, please do consider checking it out. And I will see you in the next one.